Viral content sounds like a cheesy way to acquire customers, but it's actually quite credible. I'll walk you through how to approach this marketing technique. The approach many people take with content marketing is to create a calendar and constantly produce content. For example, a company might release 10 videos, but each video might only generate around 100 views. Often a better use of your time is to focus on one really high-quality video that generates tens of thousands of views. If this video goes viral, you'll have an exponential return on investment. Very few pieces of content generate a high number of shares, so you should focus on quality rather than quantity. If the majority of shares and views skew towards a small handful pieces of content, then focus on creating something with viral potential. A couple of examples are depicted on the right. One is a video of a molding burger. This shocking advertisement generates tons of PR. Similarly, the Will It Blend video series generated tons of buzz for its hilarious shock appeal. Virality doesn't just happen randomly. There's actually a science to creating viral content. You may already be familiar with this from the book Contagious by Wharton professor Jonah Berger. Depicted here are the 6 key principles that drive virality. 1. Social currency. In other words, people share things that make them seem smart and helpful, things that make them look better than their friends and colleagues. 2. Triggers. People share things that they remember based on triggers. For example, the medicine Robitussin tried to associate their product with coughs. So every time people cough, they think of the Robitussin brand. The cough is the trigger. Emotion. People share emotional content. Consider, for example, creating a viral video based on the emotional journey of one of your customers, from rags to riches. Public. People share things that are public. The Apple logo, for example, appears on the outside of the laptop, where other people see it as social proof of its quality. Plugins and add-ons that carry a brand logo are more likely to get shared and spoken about. Practical value. Useful things get shared. If your piece of content is educational and solves a problem, it is more likely to get shared. Lastly, stories. People think in terms of narratives. This is just how our minds operate. So if you can package your content into a story, it may go viral. For example, when you put a presentation on SlideShare, consider pitching it as a story rather than just a series of facts. Begin with the problem, the conflict, and then the resolution. When you create viral content, you do not need to use all of these principles. Focus on a handful that makes sense for your market. Here are a few more examples to help you come up with viral ideas. An emotional, inspiring video that tells the story of one of your customers achieving his lifelong dream. A website add-on that always displays your logo. A tip sheet that people want to share because it makes them seem smart and helpful. A humorous demonstration of your product's benefits, similar to BlendTech with its Will It Blend videos. Another way to create viral content is to talk about extreme cases. For example, one of my most popular blog posts was the best accounting website I had ever seen. I didn't talk about a good website or a great website. Instead, I talked about the best website ever. You could also do the opposite by talking about the absolute worst. One of the keys to success with viral content is tactical copywriting. Adjectives are particularly important in driving interest. They may seem superfluous at first, but they're actually important to stimulate curiosity and emotion. Here's a good example. I saw a promotion recently for an interview with Jay Abram. I never heard of this guy before, but what caught my attention was this line, the highest paid marketing consultant. I get the opportunity to listen to advice from the highest paid marketing consultant in the world. Wow, seems interesting now. This guy did an excellent job with positioning himself through copywriting.